Hello, everybody. This is the third presentation uh, for the semester proposal project for English Level 6. I am going to share you my screen and we are Jose Ángel Ávila and Sergio Beltrán. We are going to talk about the needs of a responsible father who wants his son to fit healthily with artistic expressions from multiple cultures, which is very important to nourish the brain throughout life. And that brings us to a question. What is the importance of teaching art in early childhood? The problem is that educational system is highly computerized. It leads to memorizing data and does not force children to think with criteria and formulate their own answers. And this is the issue. The issues are shortcomings in the educational system. The problem implies that we, as professional artists, do not give importance to being able to clearly transmit that knowledge and experience to the new generations. The idea is to position art with the same importance as physics, science, or another logical mathematical subject. This is why the Javeriana University is concerned with the child's artistic training at an early age and accompanies him throughout his process until his professional life. That is why in 1999 PEA was funded, which is a multifaceted education program aimed at children from 3 to 11 years old. Some one day to become teachers because the professional title when you graduate will come out as a master. In our case, we are musicians. Case in music, it means that a Javeriana arts student has the advantage that he's focused on becoming a teacher, namely perfects the technique, then the teacher transmits his knowledge. That is to say, to be artist intrinsically implies being a teacher to the connotation of a required discipline. Art with an emphasis education. In addition to that, we are students have the advantage of being able to focus and specialize in a branch of art professional applications such as music. One can choose the emphasis in composition, education, especially interpretation, sound engineering, etc. There are many options. For example, she is a violinist and she is a flute player and he is a composer. This institution defines that the arts tend to specialize in some applied discipline. That is why in the career we emphasize a job application specialized in education. These are the most suitable people to be able to properly teach the arts to children with age range 3 to 11 years to 3 to 11 years old. Relationship with the quiz building process. There are many options. The work environment between artists is very gratifying, and whatever there is art in the atmosphere, there is peace, and it's inevitable to feel it. Art has a wonderful power to bring people together for any purpose, be it good or bad. It all depends of the content we grew up with. The power of using art as the main fuel to face life's adversities is primordial and super therapeutic for the infant's healthy emotional, mental, and physical development. This is why we can channel any hostile situation, frustration, or injustice that happens in day-to-day Colombian society. In some words, of art, songs, poem, or dance, it can be seen as a powerful weapon that disarms the negative sense and awakens the positive ones. This is a principle that the ancient Greeks knew. Music has the power to build the character of an individual. Here we have the learnings. We learning that many times the child is the one teach you, and it is very beautiful to learn this. And not all people have the devotion or passions to teach a child. This is which is why we focus on specializing in training and giving children the tools to build their faith. So here I leave you with my partner Jose Angel Avila.
There is connection between culture and education. Culture as symbolisms and with a range of different meanings and contents, and education as a way of understanding and transferring the values of cultural creation generate a cognitive shock in which the child forms his knowledge by creating his own image of the world. Art is a dynamic and unifying activity with a potentially vital role in the education of children. Therefore, drawing, painting, and creating constitute a process in which the child brings together various elements of their experience to form a whole with a new meaning. Respect for the child, free exploration, the use of materials and artistic language to encourage the integral development of child, ecology as social integration. In conclusion, it can be said that the teaching of art in early childhood children can be a fundamental part of cognitive learning and as a form of expression. During the first years of life, the child is dedicated to the development of his basic sensory and motor faculties, as well as to the task of building his knowledge of the physical and social world. These activities make the child discover various means of communication so that she can expand and facilitate her communication. We invite to join the program PIA and PIJ of the Pontificia Universidad Javeriana. Here you will have the opportunity for you a little ones to enter the artistic world from an early age and find enriching elements in an early education.